Greetings, my name is Armanzi David, and I'm going to be presenting regarding the summative assessment, the event locator application. As you may be able to see here, we have multiple packages from the Node modules, which include the i18, the Jest for testing, JSON Web Token, and many more in even Redis for our notification. These are the Node packages that I added, and as you can be able to see here, we have the locales folder that contains our translations into other languages such as Swahili, French, and English. We can start by running npm run db initialization just to initialize the database. And as you can see, this is where it's running, and I just initialized it. Next on, we can move to running the infrastructure and seeing how many services that are running in the background. And right now we are having two, the event locator Redis and the event locator database, all running on Docker. Now let's try to run the development mode, be able to access and test out the endpoints. But before we do that, I want to show you and present something regarding Docker. Before that, now I am trying to run my database and be able to show you my database itself. So as you may be able to see, we are in the database shell, where I'm going to be presenting regarding my my database and the tables. For example, if we take an example of the events table, you can get to see the events table itself. When I try to run the users table, you can also be able to see the users table. Now, I can also be able to show you the endpoints themselves and how they're running. And as you may be able to see here, we have connected to the Redis, and the server is running on port 3001. So let me be able to show you. And here we can see that the database is running, and let's try to test out the endpoints. Now let's test out with this user. The user is already existing, as you may be able to see. I just try to register the user. Second is to test out the API health, or the overall API health. Now, when I try to test out the login endpoint, you can also see that we can be able to log in very successful. And for the sake of the demo, I'm going to copy this token to use it in other areas. So I can use it here and be able to show you this is what is in the body. So I just passed in the token. This is what is in the body, and I'm trying to update a location using the patch method, and returns a success message. When we try to update a language such as French, and we try to pass in our token, you may be able to see that it's also a success. Same applies to when we are trying to update the preferences. We also get a success message. Now, what about if we want to create, let's say, an event? Let's say here, LU meetup. When we try to do it, you can see that the event is created with a second ID. Now, if we try to get to send some notifications, we can also be able to send them depending on the ID. So for example, we are able now to send the notification very well and very successful. So this was my project, and thank you for your time.